Anthony Washington.
Well, the problem there was the second guard or the small forward did not rotate to be the safety. Artadi had penetrated deep into the lane and there was no way he could come back to stop that fast break attempt.
Under 5 minutes.
I'm sorry.
Under 5 minutes to play, the opening period.
That's too big. It's too high.
And this will give San Miguel an opportunity to change personnel. As we check our KFC delivery, assist of the opening quarter, magpa-deliver sa KFC. Just dial 887-8888 KFC. It's finger licking good.
I like this substitution by Coach Shot because you bring in a guy who's very experienced, who knows how to win championships, and Cortez is much bigger. Well, I think a little bit more experienced than Villanueva in this kind of play. Nice pass there to the inside. That's going to be another foul on Salvacion. Those passes are very important. You only have a split second to throw that ball into a guy who has sealed himself. If you don't get the ball to him, he's going to be caught for a 3-second violation or the opportunity will pass by.
That's going to be the second personal against Salvacion Ginebra, now in the penalty with 4.5 remaining in the first period, as we thank our friends from Gatorade, the official sports drink of the PBA is Irineo. First appearance for Ronald Tubid, and immediately he commits a personal foul.
So it's a good shot fake there given by Don Ontiveros. Tubid had no way of stopping his instinctive move to try to block the shot, caught with the foul. So 2 free throws coming up here. Ginebra had a 10-point lead. San Miguel called the timeout. They did get 2 points right away. They hope to get another 2 points here to cut down that lead to 6.
Don Ontiveros, aside from his defense, San Miguel also hoping that his outside shot will be consistent all series long, Dr. J.
Well, I think that there are sometimes you have to give Don Ontiveros some set plays, and you have to set him up with good screens. Remember guys like Sam Boylin, when he played for San Miguel, they always had that down screen play, which San Miguel still has, and you get him open for a shot. Or when Alan played there, Alan also had people setting him up for those 3-point shots or giving him screens where he can move. Don is a player that can move with screens and come up and take jump shots.
And Fern C, the official vitamins of the PBA, proud sponsor of the finals of the Motalite PBA Fiesta Conference.
A split of the charities there by Ontiveros. Still a 7-point lead being enjoyed by Ginebra. 4:15 left here in the first quarter.
Here's Salvacion with a fake. And that shot was blocked by Pingris. And that has been his primary role on this team, really providing a lot of defensive energy. Here's Washington. And he slices through with a finger roll. And Washington now with 7 points. And San Miguel is back in business here as we enter this timeout. And while we were away, David Noel scored his 5th point in the opening period. And for more on the Beerman, let's send you over to Leo Cruz.
Nico, earlier you and Dr. J were discussing just how loaded and star-studded San Miguel's lineup is. I'm sure everyone's discussed it, and I'm sure everyone's wondered how difficult it is as a coach to manage that lineup, to juggle everyone so that each guy gets the minutes that he deserves. Coach Schott himself admitted to me that he's still trying to figure that whole thing out. He says it's hard to give everyone their fair share of minutes. Everyone is so talented, but what it all boils down to is that the team comes first, so he will go whatever works for the team and makes them win. Nico and Dr. J?
In connection with that, Dr. J, I'd like to pose the question. Is it actually easier for a coach if you have more talented players or if you have a star-studded lineup to work with?
It's harder to coach of a star-studded lineup that you don't really have role players. However, some of these players have to adjust and play the role. For example, like Pingris, he was also a star in Pure Foods. He was one of the 3 or 4 main players on that team. So he had to make that adjustments when he got here. Even look at a guy like Danny Ildefonso coming off the bench. So San Miguel has gotten some momentum now with some of the younger players of Ginebra coming into the picture. JC Intal committing a traveling violation. Sandy Salvacion not giving them anything in the small forward position. That has hurt them a little bit.
That should partially explain why the Beermen are back in business here after trailing by as many as 10 points earlier. And here's Freeman displaying that great athleticism.
That's only his 4th point. He got his first 2 points by the free throw line earlier. But they're really putting the clamps on him. You know, a guy that plays that kind of game, eventually you can stop because he's not giving you the outside shots.
Ginebra still up by 3.
He almost traveled again, but he was pushed from behind by Pingris, causing him to lose his footing. No?
So, first personal against Pingris.
That's only the first team foul of San Miguel. They had nothing to defend. Everything was a 3-point shot from Artadi.
No need to foul, that's right. And now let's send you over to Dominic Wood.
I talked to JJ Helterbrand about being his team, of course, this Barangay Ginebra Kings. Everybody's talking about it, but he said, you know what? It's really not my team. Maybe I'm the point guard, maybe I'm the leader, but this is not my team at all. He said a lot of guys have stepped up in various occasions. He feels that everyone, though, has to bring their game in the finals to be able to win this championship. But said, end of the day, it's all about desire. Nico?
I don't think there's any player that will be ambitious enough to say or to own a team.
Yeah, and he's not Kobe. I'll just put it that way. He's not Kobe. Neither is he
LeBron, that's right.
Yeah. Those are different, or even Magic Johnson during his time. No?
Under 2 minutes remaining in the opening period. And a step back 3 for Washington. And it comes up short. And there's that energetic offensive rebound for Pingris.
Well, San Miguel's got a big man that can rebound. On the other hand, Ginebra gets good contributions from Rafa Regis. Here's a guy that can really change this team a lot if he is playing well. That's Cortez. I mean, he has the capabilities of leading this team to a championship.
And that jumper by Cortez slices down Ginebra's lead to 1.
Off, huh?
Stupid overshoots. Pierman trying to grab the lead at this opportunity. And there's a blocking foul here spotted by referee Boy Cruz. That's a second personal against Tubid.
And since they're in the penalty, Ontiveros is going back to the free throw line. We're going to see Chico Lanete come into the ball game, and Eric Menk is also coming into the ball game.
And Fern C is the official vitamin of the PBA, proud sponsor of the Multilight PBA Fiesta Conference Finals.
But you need a lot of vitamin C right now.
Especially considering that we all expect this to be a long series.
You need vitamin C because there's that swine flu.
And the weather.
And
it's hot in the morning and then it rains in the afternoon.
It's still hot because it just rains for a while. Sa ating nga, sinasabi natin, lumalabas lang yung singaw ng init. No? Hindi talaga na babawasan yung humidity.
At sa ngayon, hindi pa rin nababawasan ng init ng Game 1. Eric Meng joining the fray. And he's joined by Tubid, Tal, Noel, and Lanete.
All of a sudden, San Miguel is on top by 1 because they were never really worried in that sense, because the reason why they fell behind was the 11 points of Artadi.
One more try here, Tubid. Yes, sir!
You don't want to give a team that they shoot 3-point shots a lot of opportunities to shoot open ones now.
Good block. Block by Intal. Ontiveros for 3. That's short. And that's an automatic violation because the ball hit the shot clock. He never regains the lead at 24-22.
You know, not only is this game beautiful, this game is well officiated up to this stage, and knock on wood, because I do have wood here in front of me, that it continues that way. I mean, the referees have been on the ball. You can't get any complaints from any of the players on the floor.
Here's Intal, and the rocket goes back to Noel. Tubid thought about it. Tubid flips it in.
Now he's getting started.
5 straight points for Tubid with time winding down in the opening quarter.
Last shot time here for San Miguel. He never has no fouls to give. So they're isolating on a 1-2-2 formation here for San Miguel.
And here's Freeman. Oh, nice swipe. 3 seconds to shoot here. Dondon fires at the buzzer. And we end the opening quarter with Ginebra regaining the lead. 26-22 thanks to 5 straight points from Ronald Tubid. A blistering start by Ginebra, led by Paul Artadi, who had 3 3-pointers at the start of the game. And that's why he leads our Multilight leading scorers. We'll be back with the second period in a moment.